They'll start this drive out on the ground. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On play action, it's Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Looking to throw is Mahomes. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City.
Ball, bro. You gonna get
Boston
the ball
Scott deep for Philadelphia.
Yeah, you better fair catch it.
The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return, and it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
All running back, 2 tight ends, 1 receiver.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And a short pickup to about the 25.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know, he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Yeah.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
In search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the gun, it's Hurts.
That's a pick.
And this pass broken up.
Hello?
The contact well timed there. And now 4th down. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Back deep is Kadarius Toney. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. KC's offense ready to take over. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 38. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. On 1st down now, run with McKinnon. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down.
Brady.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
Filling the Brand Graham.
That play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. After the loss, they'll come up second and 13.
Come on, give it to me, sister. Give it to me, sister.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes.
Oh, yeah.
Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that went a little
what
too
was that
high
ball,
as
bro?
it's
Lead him
knocked
in the back of
away
the end zone, bro. He had him
Haven't been a corner that's worth this song yet, but never admits to worrying about man coverage.
Best quarterback in the
How about
league.
the play there, breaking that pass up?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Yeah.
This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 28.
Ooh, Tony. Who's that?
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
No, I'm always tote that rock.
1 quarter done, 3 more to play here in Super Bowl 57. 0-0 our score.
I like to run the ball.
The
Ain't no
NFL
secret.
on EA Sports continues right after this message. And he's going to take this close to first down marker as he's stopped at the Eagles' 20-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. To throw, it's Mahomes. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Now a toss here, short side. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal.
There it is. Come on.
The quick slant caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelce from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive spans 13 plays, and it culminates in a Travis Kelce touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Gotta nail it, boy. Okay, good.
And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the one-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them. But they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. Hurts gets this to Sanders. Sanders shaking and baking. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
A great job there, and that old cliche, take it what the defense gives you, comes right into play. Nothing too out of the ordinary about the throw. Just a little dump off over the middle. But what is out of the ordinary is what he did with it after the catch. Not only did he grab the ball, but how about the significant yardage he picked up after he pulled it in?
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Hurts. This is caught. Touchdown. Dallas Goedert, 26 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this Super Bowl at 7.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline. You just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They go play fake. Mahomes. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
I don't know how to play defense in this silly game.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
Give me that.
He's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Frank Clark in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a 1st down now, playing behind the sticks.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Hurts. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
I blocked
the
it.
kick by Elliott is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Now McKinnon to start the drive. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. The Chiefs will try and get to the line quickly. On 2nd and inches, Mahomes. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Mahomes.
Oh my gosh, what am I doing?
He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
What am I doing, bro?
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together?
Hold on, timeout. Control freak just fell off. Clicking down too hard. That's what I get. Hold on. Gotta make sure it's on there.
And become sharp again.
Got that boy on there. Hey, still nobody in the stream yet, huh?
So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman. One of the greatest performances of the year usually, but not here. Halftime of the Super Bowl is skipped, and we are on to the second half. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish.
How do I fix this?
Done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid half of football, and they can do exactly that.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Time out, bro. I don't know. Thing keep falling off. I don't know why. It's a real control freak too. I don't know why it's falling off. Flicking too hard, I guess. Gotta be cool.
Here's Hurts to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first.
Let's go, man.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Come out. Where is Pacheco?
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Screenplay, McKinnon.
Where's Pacheco? Is he hurt or something, bro?
Down screen pass, good for 5.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. A little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
That one a first down pickup of 8. They go play action. Now Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And this pass caught by Gray. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
I did.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. That he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. Hands it off out of the gun. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. Just 1 more quarter remains in the season-long race for the Lombardi Trophy here at Super Bowl 57 from Glendale. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this is caught by Watkins. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Looking to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll look to throw. Left side here to Sanders.
He hurdled me. This game's not real.
And he is out of
And they're
bounds,
gonna try
but
to
not
rip the
before
pass,
he's
bro.
inside the 30. Boy, tight game like this, 4th quarter, personal foul penalties, a no-no.
Yeah, we know the emotions are running high. The tensions are the same. Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
Fast footwork by Sanders. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 2nd and 5 from the 8. They'll go again with Sanders. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. This pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The kick by Elliott is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And we're at the time in this Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the 4th quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. 47 yards rushing for them now to this point. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. A handoff as they run the counter play. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves them with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
It's not real. It's not real.
And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, is going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case,
and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. George Karlaftis able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
For a rookie first-rounder, he's made a huge impact on this defense, but that tells me that they had a plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose, do what you do best, go get the quarterback.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders.
Holding, bro. Can I get a hold?
And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 9 good yards there on the run, and now 3rd down. Another run with Sanders. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Oh, no,
Fumble.
He lost the football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in it. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Running right, here's Sanders. Backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. They'll go option to the short side.
That's not a fumble. That is not a fumble. I just hit stick them. That's not a fumble, bro.
Well, if you're going to run the read option typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself. The kick by Elliott is good. And the drive will wind up
yielding 3. Well, some field goals are bigger than others, and that one makes this a 2-score game.
And with the way their defense has played all game long, that's kind of a love letter to them because that might very well be all the points they need.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
And nearly another interception. Well, it would have been his 3rd of the game, but this time he couldn't hang on. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. And the Lombardi Trophy will rest in the city of brotherly love. The Philadelphia Eagles are the Super Bowl champs.
Yo, he's still rambling, bro. Shut up.
Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. 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 I hope y'all can nest double E, 'cause I need your eyes on me. Once I get my feet in this end zone, no one can STOP. Can to make a scene like a movie, feeling big, keep it juicy before we start getting unruly. I've been hooping like a hoolie, keep it coolie before I stuff you in a locker like a bully. Like a bully in the Captain, I'm strapped in. No, I'm not crazy, I'm just tapped in. Hungry like I'm fasting, I'm about that action, no slacking. Well, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson, 'cause here come the pain. No one to call up for help, no one to blame but yourself. You should've known better, however you did it, so we had to come ring your bell. Like I need a ward, wait until I score, make it rain till it pour. I'm a dog on force, put in work like a chore till I'm underneath the floor, in the trenches like a war. If they wanna give them more, when I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. 4th down, 4 yards, put it all on the line.
Tonight, it's the National Football League.
The stage is finally set, and here we go. Super Bowl 57 is underway. And we will not have a return, so the first drive of this Super Bowl will begin at the 25. Hurts throwing right away. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
It's caught. Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Up the middle they go with Sanders. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46.
Give me that.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
To the user, the user, the U to the U to the U to the user, to the U to the user.
And he will take this one home. It's a
user.
touchdown. Well, this defense, they've been terrific all year, and they come through with a pick-6 here on the game's biggest stage.
Perfect descriptor there, because we have seen this time and time again. This defense, their ability to take the ball away from teams, they definitely have a nose for the football, and it pays off again on that play.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick-6. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Hurts now hoping to make up for that pick-6. Over the middle here to Brown. The 30. 10. A big play there on the catch and run. 71 yards.
I'm going rhetorical on you here. Could that pass have been delivered any better to the receiver downfield?
Not at all. And when he catches that, he didn't even have to break stride. Full speed. That's why he got all that yardage after the catch.
Timing, timing, timing.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. It'll be Hurts on the option. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think his big boys up front, that offensive line, they've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sanders.
What's up, boy?
It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Elliott is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Open man is Fortson. He's got it.
And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey.
His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Here's Jerick McKinnon, his first carry of the ball game.
Bro, I seen it, bro. They gonna call him holding, bro. They calling everything on me, but they not calling nothing on them.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
Toss play to McKinnon. And he is going to lose yardage here. The first down play, to be frank, nothing short of awful, and now they have to deal with second and very long. Mahomes going to throw.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Mahomes to throw.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
Here's the Chiefs punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And a fair catch is called for. He will take it in to give his guys some excellent field position here.
One quarter done, 3 more to play here in Super Bowl 57.
7-3 the score. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hurts throw taken in by Watkins here. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts. And this one complete to Smith.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. They're going to look to throw. This is complete to Watkins on the slant.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Chris Jones on the stop. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. Another run here with Sanders. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up third and about 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Back to throw here. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
Trey Sermon punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. So that drive in total 8 plays.
And it was Trey Sermon who polished it all off with a touchdown run.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Kansas City taking the field for their second drive.
As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Now here's Mahomes. He finds McKinnon, complete.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. We have reached the 2-minute warning. In fact, just under 2 minutes to play in the opening half of this year's Super Bowl. On first down, Hurts.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one goes for 24 yards.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On second and very short, Hurts. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders.
And the Eagles are going to have first and goal as he's out of bounds at about the 8.
Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
What?
And Goddard's got
got blurred.
Touchdown, Eagles. 8 yards on the touchdown pass.
And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Elliott good with a PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Just a 4-play drive that time.
And the drive was all finished off on the touchdown catch by Dallas Goedert.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. It's Kelsey on the ground. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes.
That's into the hands of Fortson.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 2 big plays in succession, and Kansas City's on the move. Mahomes now on first down.
This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards, the final tally. Mahomes to throw once more. Open man downfield is Hardman. He's got it. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Butker's kick here is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
It's a squibber picked up around the 27. So it's halftime here on sports' grandest stage in the Super Bowl. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends.
So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And they trail here in this Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the first half. To me, they appeared to be a little bit tight, made a few errors they normally wouldn't. But, of course, this is the Super Bowl, so things get a little bit heightened in that regard. But I think they have to feel a little fortunate. They're only down what they are here starting the third quarter.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. On the slant, he's got Hardman. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. A gain of 8 there on the play, and it'll be 4th down. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. To throw, it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
2nd down, McKinnon. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. They run once more with McKinnon. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 36. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Third quarter action in Super Bowl 57. Here's a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Looking underneath, and he finds McKinnon. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Go back to my bread and butter.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the chief linemen might have moved. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. Caught. Kelsey.
I accidentally did that on accident.
And he will be out of bounds.
I tapped X on accident.
So that's a turnover on downs. Great job defensively. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's swung out wide to Sanders.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Just one more quarter remains in the season-long race for the Lombardi Trophy here in Super Bowl 57 from Glendale. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And that is incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Screen play, McKinnon. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat with a 1st down. Now Mahomes. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A good 1st down call as the screen play gets them 9. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Here again is McKinnon. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he is going to lose yardage here. I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
down
And
my
it is the
leg.
kind of
and my
play
fist going a little bit.
that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind.
I don't know why how that worked.
Give him
What
7
I
on
did?
the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
If they get a game-changing score on this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Now Mahomes' throw complete to his tight end, Kelsey. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 22-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Shout out to the
Fourth
one person
quarter,
who
down to
said-
the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes will throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
The Chiefs will try and get to the line quickly. Now a give. This is
How,
the kick.
bro? You weigh about 40 more
Immediately there.
pounds than he do. God.
No gain on
The
the
logic
play
in
there,
this
so
video
they're
game,
left with a
like,
3rd down and
all
6.
the way off.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And they've got it inside the 10
on
at
the
the
ball.
8. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. They'll try to run with McKinnon. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
Just power football there, down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away.
No defense can just
And
stop.
with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Here's Hurts to throw. This one complete down the field to Goddard.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now the defense going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Hurts going to give it to Sanders on the option.
And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Mahomes to throw it.
And that is
PI, bro.
So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively.
That's so gay, bro. I can get
And the Lombardi Trophy will rest in the city of brotherly love.
To the AI, bro. It's my second
Philadelphia
time
Eagles
to the AI,
are the
bro.
Super Bowl champs.
Madden. I'm not good at Madden.
For the victors getting to hoist that Lombardi Trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling.
Got so many memories that I made on Cascade Road. I done gained the world, I ain't never sell my soul. This is God-given, so I thank him as I go. Hate to sound conceited, but I know. Crazy thing they with me. Yeah. Crazy thing they with me. Run up on me, baby, show you gon' see. Yeah. God power from my head and my feet. Yeah. This colossal. What I say is gospel. I cook this with love. They gon' eat it up and swallow me. I'm from the ghetto, babe. Seen bodies in the street before I could tweet. I came from nothing. I turned a mustard seed into a million. In the discussion, had a TED talk with the higher me. Show me how to run it up. I need all my cheese. Every day that I wake up, I'm pinching myself. Can't believe that I'm really me. I've been chosen New Zealand, boy, you is not eating, man. We do not play in the same league. I gave my mama some racks and she asked me if I'm selling. I said, mama, please. If I was, do you think I'd let you know? Got so many memories that I made on Cascade Road. This is God-given, so
what was the score to the Cal Berkeley game?
But I know. Crazy thing they win. Yeah, crazy thing they win.
Why is that game so high score?
Power from my head to my feet. Yeah, run up on me, maybe show you gon' see. Yeah. I did not chase, I just attract. What you put in, you get back. I'm screaming Campbell, then still hit the dance and them wherever I'm at. Feel like a champion, mamba mentality. I am the masterpiece, life is the crap. Deep love me and I can't resist it, but I'm only guilty of slipping too fast. Life is by legacy, what lies ahead of me, helping to get peace with this past. Little bitty regular that I pack, 007 before you react. Don't think twice, my only advice to my granddad before he passed. Look to the stars, look at the sky at night. Tell me that heaven ain't black on everything I love. Try not to brag till you bring it up. Tunnel vision, block opinions, and I could give but think of us. Duck, jab, hooks in it through the roof with an uppercut. Tell the truth, shut the devil up. In the booth, I'm untouchable. Crazy thing they with me. Yeah. Crazy thing they with me. Yeah. Run up on me, baby, show you gon' see. Yeah. God power from my head and my feet.
I pass it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Good.
Soon I'm gone. When I'm in my zone and get it going, Donkey Kong. They got the hand dollar, will you give a dog a bone? I'm like, oh no, you gotta get it on your own. They get an attitude like you better check your tone. They ain't got no job, niggas wanna take her home. I hop up in the car whip like Indiana Jones. Going George Lucas, now I'm like a killing clone. Coming in strong like tear down.
Today, from Estadio Azteca in Mexico City, the NFL International.
The Florida Atlantic man, Greg Joseph, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Mexico City. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw pulled in by Jefferson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. To throw again on second down. Stafford got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And we often talk about defensive ends setting the edge, sometimes even the outside linebackers. But how about here? This is a quarterback essentially setting the edge and finishing off that play.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 17-yard line. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Line of scrimmage, the 9. 2nd and about a yard. Back to throw. Stafford. That's out to the flat for Akers. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll look to run with Akers. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? 3rd and goal. Here's Akers. They try and run. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers taking it in from a yard out. And the Rams are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was Cam Akers who capped it off with a touchdown. Kene Nwagu now out of his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Cousins in the the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. They start the drive with Cook. And he's got room. And he'll go out near midfield at the 39. That one good for 33 and a first. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. They'll try the wide side with Cook. And that's a loss of 7 on the 1st down play. Now, after the loss, he'll have to navigate a 2nd and 17. They'll try the wide side with Cook. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Aaron Donald just so strong they can't block.
Do they have a speed quarterback? Do they have a speed quarterback on this team? If they do, I'm going to use him. Quarterback with speed. Negative.
And he records the sack. So on 4th down, on is the punter Ryan Wright. Back deep, Brandon Powell. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their 1st drive.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Stafford now to throw. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A couple of vets, Stafford to Robinson there. 1st down, Rams. From the gun, here's Stafford. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down. Stafford. Man open is Robinson. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 12-yard line. Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford rolling to his left. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Ben Skoranek taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Rams have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Throwing, Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Here's Cousins. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll throw again. Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. First down, here's the run with Cook. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Cousins trying to get his guys up to the line of scrimmage quickly. Out to his left. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
On 3rd down, Cousins. Justin Jefferson bringing in the slant. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Cousins. Open man is Osborne. He's got it. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Cousins. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. 2nd down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Cousins.
What?
They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Rams are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with a 14-0 lead, they may just try to get this to the locker room. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they will get to him behind the line, but the clock continues to tick down. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. So we have come to halftime and what's already a 2-touchdown game. A happy sight for a lot of these fans. We're jumping right over halftime and getting back into the action. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And this will be a Vikings first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up a run-to-dart ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash-mouth football. On 2nd down, Cook muscles him off. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. A first down throw for Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football. So the holding call on the offense, so they go ahead and decline that one and take possession of the football on the INT. Now a play fake it at Stafford.